Now, two friends studying at Imperial College London that took their love of science and the love of pubs to create a science festival that takes place in pubs have been recognised by the Prime Minister. David Cameron has hailed founders of the Pint of Science Festival, Michael Motskin and Praveen Paul, for making the subject accessible for all. Well, they've picked up the government's Points of Light Award, which recognises astounding individuals who are making a change. And Michael and Praveen join me now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. First of all. So,
very exciting.
So, first of all, how did you guys get this thing started? I mean, it started with what? A pint and a ponder was the main idea behind it, all right?
Actually, it started, Praveen and I were research scientists in the brain division in Imperial College, and we organized a day that we brought patients to see what we're doing in our labs. So we worked on Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and multiple sclerosis, and wanted to that patients will see actually what we're doing. And we invited them to the labs, and they were quite amazed that we grow neurons in a petri dish, and that we look at brain slices of patients. So, and we thought, like, wow, there's like a big gap there that people don't know what's going on in the labs.
So how do you go from brain slices of patients? That should be seen in a pub. How did you go from that to actually the Pint of Science?
Michael came up with the idea of, let's get this out to more people and more accessible. So we thought the best place to do it is in a pub because everyone likes a drink. And we thought it'd be great to get research scientists out of the lab and hold it over like a 3-day festival in multiple pubs at the same time. So actually in London alone, we had over 25 pubs participating this year. And it's just great to hear the amount of different types of research that goes on around by scientists, anything from, how we're going to get to Mars, why we sleep, why do we laugh. There's a whole range of things, and we just want people to find out about the kind of research that goes on out there.
And you two aren't strangers to London Live. We featured your story. In fact, we got in there before David Cameron. In fact, I'm sure it's because he was watching it on London Live. That's how you guys got the award.
Exactly.
Don't ask him or research it. Just take my word for it. No, seriously. How did David Cameron find out about what you guys are doing?
We actually don't have any idea.
We have no idea.
No idea.
London Live.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. But what exactly is the Points of Light Award? And I know it recognises volunteers, but tell us a bit more about it.
Yes, it just recognises kind of extraordinary volunteers, and we built up Pint of Science from just us two volunteering, in our spare time, and now it's kind of gone up to kind of 500 volunteers across the UK. So it's just in recognition of voluntary work for Pint of Science.
And I think it's also important to add that this award is, although it's given to us individually, it's for all the volunteers' hard work, because everybody did it, and without them we'll just be sending emails to there. So
and the volunteers are largely made up of students, isn't it? Postgraduates, researchers. So these
some
are
lecturers
people.
As well.
Wow. Yeah, and they're all based at universities across the UK. So it's all about kind of them coming out of their lab coats and saying, this is what I do, and this is the kind of things we do.
Now it is taking, as you said, the festivals take place around the capital, but it's also something which is spread across the world now. It's become global.
It has.
Yeah, so only in the UK we're going to have 20 cities participating in our next festival, and globally we have 11 countries now.
11 or 12, we're losing count now.
Yeah. So, and just people heard about it, and the first was Elodie Charbol, who organized our activity in UCL, said, I want to take it to France, and we said, sure.
Oh. You said we?
Yeah.
We said we, of course, we. And we were just surprised by the number of emails we got from people all around the world. Just like, we want to do this in our country. It's great because, it's something like in Italy, they're like, all we ever do is talk about the Pope and football, but we want people to know about science as well. And it just kind of exploded all over.
Oh,
so it's got very
and Michael, congratulations.
Thank you.
First David Cameron watching us could be, President Obama watching us, could be getting something from him. So you're welcome, is what I'm saying. No, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.